Well, speaking
You
of
know,
Will Levis, like backup quarterback, rookie quarterback, we got so many rookie quarterbacks playing this week right now in the NFL, and so many backups and third string quarterbacks. This has got to be some kind of record. Maybe this is kind of hard to quantify. Like exactly. I'm sure you can quantify it. I know a lot of people like to fudge statistics or move them to make them look cool, like an ESPN stats tweet or something like
sure,
that. But
yeah, I know what you're saying.
regardless, it's got to be a record or close to it. Like, look at some of these crappy matchups right now. The week 9 quarterback matchups, guys. We got Daniel Jones going against Aiden O'Connell, Jaron Hall going against Taylor Heineke, Clayton Tune going against PJ Walker, Tyson Badgett going against Derek Carr, and Brett Ripien going against Jordan Love. Like, this is
I don't
just
even know what
crazy.
team Brett Ripien is on currently.
Brett Ripien, the Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brett
Oh my god.
Ripien, however you say it.
Ripien,
Ripien.
Rippin, I don't even care.
The Rams,
That's so
they
bad.
tried to
Wow.
get John Walford from the Bucks, and then Walford, he said something like, "I want to stay here," and the
Oh
Rams
wow.
didn't get him. I don't know. It's just the
Wow.
whole thing's a mess. Yeah, like, and more news is coming out with the Raiders. So somebody, have you heard about the fortune cookie story?
Yeah, that is quite the story. I don't know if I'm gonna believe that it's true, but that
Oh,
is
I don't believe it at all.
crazy.
But nobody's come out that has said that it's false. So there's
That's
always a
fair.
chance, I
That's
guess,
fair.
that
There's
it's
that
false.
one chance.
Oh no, I've went on, dude. I've talked to so many people. I'm like, look, dude, like I mean, I never knew Al Davis. I didn't work with these guys at all closely, but like, I mean, I'm here. I'm in Northern California. I follow the team closely. I have technically worked with the 49ers and Raiders in the past. I know a lot of people that worked directly under Al Davis, not really Mark Davis, but like, I mean, that's, to be honest, that doesn't really give me any credibility. But at least I'm close to the situation, and I like, I follow these teams closely. Like, I got a lot of Raider fans. I'm here. I'm in the middle of it, is what I'm trying to say. So I may follow these organizations closer than most. I guess that would be the only credibility you give me. And I just cannot picture Mark Davis pulling off anything. This man cannot get he can't even pull off a haircut.
Nope.
He can't even buy a good piece of luggage or good piece of clothing. Like,
It's
to
all bad.
think that, first of all, what's the coach's name? Oh my god.
Josh
Coach that got
McDaniels.
fired. Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot his name. Josh McDaniels. First of all, to dress up as Mark Davis on a Halloween. First of all, that I don't know anything about that coach, so I can't speak on that. But that sounds ridiculous already. I don't
It
believe
sounds
that.
hilarious, but yeah, ridiculous.
There's no way. After like the most embarrassing loss of your career, or most sad, depressing
Yeah,
loss of your
prime
career, like,
time as well. Like, oh
you
god.
gotta be just ashamed. Like, you can barely walk into that locker room with your head up. Like, it's gotta be that bad for him to dress up like Mark Davis, which is, that's, first of all, that's basically impossible. And then Mark Davis, a man who can't pull off a haircut or buy a piece of fabric or clothing or luggage, like, he can't even pull that off, to fandangle a
I love that.
message inside a fortune cookie and have the coach open it, Coach McDaniels open it, and for it to say you're fired. Um, no way.
I mean, that's a
That's
little bit
straight
too
out of
witty.
the Onion.
Yeah.
That's satire, bro. That's like next, like, I was obsessive work ethic, and I do crazy stuff. I love to pull off like elaborate pranks. I wouldn't do that. And then we're talking about like something of this magnitude. This is serious. This is like
Yeah.
someone's livelihood. And like, there's no way I'm stuffing something in a fortune cookie. Like, that's just like the weirdest thing. So
And my god, every time you phrase it like that, I just can't help but laugh.
it's,
It's such a
I mean,
hilarious story. It's
he
really
had to
funny.
make, and he didn't do it himself. So he had to call somebody to do it,
Of course,
like,
yeah, right.
he'd be like, hey,
Hypothetically, allegedly, right.
I know we don't have a lot of time, but the messages in the the dude listening to that phone call is gonna be
Oh
like,
my
oh, by
god.
the way, like, you gotta yes sir these guys too, by the way. So
Yeah,
he
right,
gives
right.
him the fortune cookie. See, I know that. Yeah, it was always yes sir Al Davis. So um, he gives him the orders, and then once you get the orders for mission fortune cookie, you got to really yes sir this guy. Like what the heck? There's no way. Anyway, he got
Impossible.
fired. More news coming out that like Josh McDaniels and the GM tried to get back Derek Carr because they
Oh
couldn't get
boy.
Tom Brady. Yeah, so once Josh McDaniels thought for sure Tom Brady was going to come to the Raiders, and then once they found out he wasn't, they tried to get Derek Carr back. I can't believe any of this news, but I mean, at least that one sounds like it could happen. But just what a mess.